whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing right now. See how that feels? You see how you looked at me funny? You're like, who are you to tell me what to do? You ain't my daddy. Okay, now take that energy, right? Now imagine a CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, telling you to stop using a word because it makes him feel some type of way. He's defending AI and he doesn't like you using this specific term to describe low effort content generated by AI. And that term is the word slop. Today, we're going to be talking about a personal blog post that Satya Nadella posted on his social media website where he kind of talks more about the slop versus sophistication debate and how we need to find an answer for this. And it's so funny that he's actually trying to stop people from using the word slop because he feels we've reached past the point of just AI just generating low effort content, low quality stuff. And now AI is now amplifying certain aspects of human potential. It is a wild take. We're going to dive into this. But first, we need to talk about the word slop. Unless you've been living under a rock, you may have noticed the term slop being used all over social media. You see it on your social media feed. You see it in the comments section. You probably see it in some articles. You hear a lot of people talk about it. AI slop has been probably one of the most commonly used words at this point. I'm actually convinced that slop is probably a slur for artificial intelligence at this point. So much so that the word slop was actually chosen as the word of the year by the dictionary Merriam-Webster. If you look at the term being defined, it's basically a digital content of low quality that is produced usually in quantity by means of artificial intelligence. It'll continue on by saying it's sort of like slime, sludge, muck. Slop has a wet sound of something that you don't want to touch. Slop oozes into everything. It's a tone that's less fearful and more mocking of technology. And I'll be honest with you, this is probably the most accurate way of depicting the AI content that's been, contaminating the internet space for several years now. It's very on the nose. Like, especially the way how they described it. It's mucky, it's moist. It's these kinds of things that just gives you like the ick. It's like, ew, like you don't even want to touch it. Like every time I hear AI slop, it reminds me of that episode from SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs was making synthetic Krabby Patties because it could save him money. But then when the customer, bit into the Krabby Patty, from the outside, the Krabby Patty looks amazing. But when he bit into it and he looked at the burger, he took a good look at it, it's like this gray matter, it's this sludge, it's like a gray slime. And he's like, oh my God, this is gross. And he didn't want the Krabby Patty. That's literally what AI slop is. To me, this is how I see AI. It's that synthetic Krabby Patty. It's sludge, it's gray matter, it's mysterious meat that you don't even know what it is. It has zero nutritional value. Now, according to his personal blog posts looking ahead into 2026, you have Nadella that would kind of chime in on the whole debate with AI slop and how the public may perceive AI, and he will go on to say a few things. So I'm just going to get into the meat and the potatoes of it all. Basically, what he's saying is that AI kind of evolved into like bicycles for the mind that is allowing humans to reach a new level of potential, like a scaffolding of sort of human potential versus a substitute. He'll even go as far as to say we need to get behind the arguments of slop versus sophistication and develop a new equilibrium in terms of our theory of the mind that accounts for humans being equipped with these new cognitive amplifier tools as we relate to each other. This is the product design question we need to debate and answer. There's nothing to debate. You could put an image in front of me, right, of Mario eating the rubber tires of his cart, and you're gonna look at that and say, yeah, this is a cognitive amplifier. Wow, this is amazing. Like, no, like this is why we call it slop. It's something that has no nutritional value. It doesn't contribute anything. It's just being made just because it's AI. I find it really funny that there's this claim that he would call it a scaffolding for human potential, which is absolutely crazy because if you look back into 2025, Microsoft has laid off a lot of people, thousands of people, but he's saying that AI is allowing humans to reach new potential rather than a substitute. So what exactly is the truth here? And this is also, mind you, this is also the same company that even bragged about 30% of their code being written by AI. The chief technology officer even said even before the LlamaCon where they spoke about the 30% AI code thing, he said that by 2030, AI will write 95% of code for Microsoft, which is basically, you could say it's AI written. Virtually speaking, it is AI written. Like, this is slop. It's full on slop. Whenever you see content like that that's generated by AI, you can tell there's no soul. There's no effort put into that content. It's the near digital equivalent of like school meals, like school cafeteria meals. Like, it's that mysterious meat that you don't even know what it is, but you still eat it because even though there's probably little to no nutritional value, it still fills you at the end of the day. You're still consuming the content. And what's really depressing about this is it's everywhere right now. When you come across 50 articles that is written by AI that's talking about the same topic in the most boring way possible, that's when you know they're slop. When Microsoft is installing Copilot into your computer, that is AI slop. Especially if it's something that we never asked for and it's something that we just don't want. You can't just tell people to stop using a word because you feel some type of way about it in a personal blog. You can't just be a CEO and tell people their vocabulary is wrong when it comes to describing AI. That's like Microsoft being a chef and serving you a plate of food that is actually just dirt and mud and twigs and leaves, and then you're saying, ew, this is disgusting, this is slop, I don't want it. And then Microsoft feels offended by you calling it slop, and instead they see it as earthy fusion cuisine. Like, that's exactly what's going on here. But yeah, that's really my take on the whole thing. I really feel that the CEO is picking a fight with meme culture. I think that's really what it all boils down to at the end of the day, and it's a losing battle for the CEO because people are going to be using this for at least for quite some time, and they're going to continuously use it so long as AI fits that stereotype or it fits that description. AI slop will always be AI slop, especially when you force it on people to consume. And until then, I'm going to keep using slop. I don't even care. Like, the fact that he really wants us to stop using it and he had to make a blog post to talk about it is embarrassing, and it's especially out of touch for a CEO. But until then, that's about it. Be sure to use your cognitive amplifiers up here and not on the screen. Take care, everybody. Peace.